What's shaking, guys? Randos Tech here today with TechInform.us. Today's request video is about the iPhone and the iPod Touches, all generations. For the title of the video, you probably figured it out. It is titled, "Which is best for you?" You know, which one do you want to buy if you're thinking of the device? So we're going to go through, talk about the pros and cons of which generation you want, iOS 4 compatibility, and otherwise, which one is the best device for you. So let's start with the latest devices, the iPhone 4 and the iPod Touch 4. Both of those, I'm going to go ahead and open up a browser here, are very nice devices. They're going to run everything to their full potential as of now, the 9th of November 2010. iOS 4 is fully supported. They're very fast, very compatible, and relatively expensive, you know, compared to used devices and other things like that. So those are obviously what I recommend, high priority. If that's too much money, then you're probably going to be fine to go ahead and drop down a level or a generation to the iPhone 3GS and the iPod Touch 3rd Gen. Here's what you lose with that. They're not as fast. They will go out of support probably within the next year. By out of support, I mean that new software updates will not work 100% or may not even work at all on them, which will eventually mean over time apps will no longer be made for them. So that would be the iPhone 3GS, the iPod Touch 3, 3rd Gen. They run iOS 4 to its full extent right now. It's a little slower than the Touch or the iPhone 4 and the iPod Touch 4, but it's not too bad. So, you know, it's really up to you if you want to spend the extra money and get the better, faster device that'll be in support longer. Dropping it from there, you're going to find an iPod Touch 2G and an iPhone 3G. By 3G, that just means the data that it uses, AT&T 3G network. Those devices are pretty much dead. I really do not recommend buying one of those. If you have one, might as well keep it and use it until you're tired of it, doesn't work anymore, or you have the Benjamins to go buy a new one. But I highly recommend not buying one of those right now. Here's why. They're not fully compatible with iOS 4. You're not going to get multitasking. You can't change your background. Apps won't work in the future, and they're pretty slow at this point. Plus, yeah, it's just out of support, guys. The screen resolution is not nearly as good as the iPhone 4 and the iPod Touch 4, but they will still work. If you've got a first-gen Touch or the original iPhone, it's really time to upgrade, unless you just do really basic tasks and you don't need anything more than that. Same with the 2G and, of course, anything past that. Really depends on what you need. But it is time to upgrade. They're the slowest. They're already out of support. At most applications will still work on it because it's 3.1.3, I believe, was the latest firmware version. So having said that, you can still jailbreak your device to get these effects and features. If you had a first-gen Touch, you can jailbreak that and make it multitask. I'll warn you, it's going to be very slow if you do that. I've seen first-generation devices jailbroken with multitasking and backgrounds and stuff like that. Simply, the specifications aren't there. It's only a 500 megahertz processor, I believe, or 600, something like that. It only has 128 megs of RAM, whereas the iPhone has, I believe, 512, might be 256. It's been so long since I've looked at that stuff. So which device is best? Well, I'm going to start in order of the latest and go down to the oldest. I really don't recommend buying a first or second generation, or the iPhone and the iPhone 3G. The 3GS and the 4 are okay, preferably the 4, and then the 3G Touch and the Touch 4. Obviously, the Touch 4 being the best out of those. So hopefully that helped you guys make a decision. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. I know jailbreaking can totally make everything I said false, but I don't jailbreak. I don't really recommend it since iOS 4 is out. If you don't have a device that'll run iOS 4, then you might as well to try to get some of those features. However, it may kill your battery life and make it really slow, depending on what jailbreak you use and what device you have, of course, and how you use it. So that'll pretty much finish up this video. Thanks to the user who requested that. And thanks for watching the video. Like it, comment, please subscribe if you haven't. Be sure to check out our website. It's techinform.us. Lots of new posts over there. A couple more to approve today. And then be sure to catch us live every Tuesday night, as I am in just about an hour and 51 minutes on ustream.tv/user/techinformus. We host our live shows. Come over, we'll talk tech. We can do a little Asphalt 5 racing. You can race me on my iPad if I can find that. And so I'll see you guys tonight or in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.